What's up, kids? How's everybody out there in YouTube land? I think I'm actually starting a minute or so early. I don't know if I got all the things I needed to get done. I don't know if I got all them done in time to be right on the money, or did I start a minute early? So, what do you think, Willie? Did I start early? Yeah, you think I did. Hey, Jefferson Weston, how you doing, man? Glad to see you here. I think you're the first comment this evening, so I guess I don't know, I guess you're the first comment. Ian, what's up, man? How you doing? Hey, Mark, what's up? Number 42, yeah. Yeah. 42, that's the answer to the riddle about life and everything, right? So, from the Backpacker's Guide to the, what was it? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, that's it, yep. Hey, Douglas, what's up, man? How you doing? Look at this. We just get started and I got sun in my eyes. So, hey, Frank, how you doing this evening? Hey, Bosun, what's up, man? We'll give it a little bit, let everybody show up, and then we'll kind of get into some of the things I want to talk about. Hey, what's happening, Steve? Yeah, clean cut, huh? No, Rick, sorry, didn't get any trim. Oh, wouldn't that be nice, huh? Hey, Pilot, hey, Frank, all charged up. Well, mostly, Frank, mostly. Yeah, I'm at 98% anyway, but it was close enough to get going. So, yeah, Douglas, I had a wonderful time yesterday too. That was awesome. That was really awesome. Hey, Weigel, what's happening, man? How you doing? Andy, what's happening, man? Looking good. Yeah, you like the new bald one? Bald faced and bald headed and yeah, we won't talk about what else is bald. So. Yeah, I'm having a great day today. Actually, I was really having a great day today. Hey, Pilot, what's up? I had a list of things I wanted to get done today. Mostly, I was going to work on painting, sanding, and painting. But I got done, with my phone calls and talking to people I needed to talk to. Yeah, TMI. Anyhow, I just got to. Thanks, boat. The wind's blowing a hoolie, by the way. It's blowing about 13 knots outside right now, so the boat's bouncing around pretty good. That's why I'm down below, because I was up on deck. You wouldn't be able to hear anything but so. Hey, Brad, how you doing? Oh, come on. Get out of the sun. I've not had the sun in my eyes all day today. Start the live stream, and now the boat spins around and gets the sun in my eyes. Oh, well. There we go. That's better. So anyhow, today we did not get anything really done constructive in the way of getting the painting and stuff done, which I thought. Hey, Grandpa, you're even talking younger Peep. There you go, smoking. Yep. Need Doug's post to be audio only. Yeah, Doug does have a good speaking voice, doesn't he? So, hey, smoking, what's up? Yeah, so I didn't get my painting done today, but what I did do, your eyeglasses need a good cleaning. Yes, they do. They absolutely do. Now you're a bright man. Yeah, right? No, they're not that bad, Frank. They're not that bad. But anyhow, so I didn't get any of my painting done today. What I did is I sort of just took stock of everything. I took inventory of myself and my channel and where I'm going and what I'm doing and what I'm accomplishing and so I've got a couple things that I wanted to talk about this evening that I wanted to share with you guys, and as a result of all my introspection that I've been doing today. So yes, I got that with the sun on my face. Yep. I wish I had 13 knots of wind right now and cool this place down. Well, Steve, it's pretty cool here right now. 83 degrees on the boat at the moment. And I can feel the cool breeze blowing in from the hatch on my toes, which is down by the dog there on the floor, and it's going to get chilly this evening. So, and the wind's supposed to drop down. It's supposed to drop down to like 5 miles per hour by midnight or so. So, light highlights the dust on the lenses. Yeah, probably. Hey, Ruthless Ronnie. Remnants of a storm out in the Atlantic, 30% chance of reforming back into a hurricane. Yeah, Rick, I know, and it sort of turned and is moving offshore now. Moving away from us, which is good. I was worried about it might come in. If it did, I had plans of dropping back onto a mooring ball again, but looks like it's headed out to sea, so we'll see. So Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. Yep, hit like, guys, if you would. Hit that thumbs up button. Any new announcements the last few days? Been out of town. Nothing really cathartic or interesting, but I guess we'll see. So, hey, Jared. So, anyhow, I did a lot of analysis, self-analysis on the channel, on what I'm doing, on reassessing my goals. Hey, Mary. Reassessing, what in the heck I'm doing out here and why am I doing this. And just trying to regain focus and regain some clarity for myself. And so, but I did bring up some interesting questions that I'm going to ask you guys to answer. So after the live stream, not now, right during the live stream, but riptide warning in effect for the coast. Yeah, I know. After the live stream, I'd like for you guys to in the comments section and answer a question for me. What is it about me and my channel? Why do you follow me? Why are you watching? Why are you spending so much time listening to me go on and on about stuff? What is it about me and my channel that makes it interesting for you to be able to watch? So, and I'd also like to ask a second question. One of my subscribers had mentioned this, that something that he wished I did. So, hey, John Dolan. Yeah, not in the chat. I want it to be in the comments down below after the live stream. Because I don't see them. If they're in the chat, I don't see them. After the live stream, I don't go back and rewatch my live stream, so I don't see the comments made during the chat. That's why I'm asking you to put it down in the comments so I'll be able to review it later on. Anyhow, somebody else asked me, he said, he really wished that Carl would ask his viewers what they want. And so I'm going to do that. What do you guys want? What do you guys want to see me do? What kind of content, what kind of events, activities, filmed, what is it you guys would like to see me produce? I'm not saying just because you guys give me a whole bunch of ideas, I'm going to do all those things. I have pretty big limitations in regards to funds and time, but I'd still be very interested to know what it is you guys are thinking about. So. Yeah, so once again, Goat Flopper, you look weird. Well, thank you. Yeah, I feel weird. All my hair's gone. So, yeah, John Dolan, thank you again. John Dolan, during our live stream, Doug and I were getting haircuts. Everybody kept saying, take the beard off, leave the beard on, and they were arguing back and forth. I said, hey, anybody that throws $100 into PayPal, I would shave the beard off. Well, John Dolan hit PayPal for $100, and so there you go. No more beard, but I do imagine, though, with time, it'll grow back. But for the time being, I am not exactly clean shaven, but at least you get to see what my chin looked like again. I haven't seen my chin in a long, long time. Goat Flopper, that's an interesting name. That is Rick Rhymes, isn't it? Yeah. Cowboys, they have an event at rodeos where they go out and they run out. The kids, just for kids, they'll run out, grab a goat, flip the goat over, and then hog tie it. It's a timed event for the junior kid rodeos. So I imagine that's what goat flopping is coming from. Correct me if I am wrong about that. But when we were in Montana, we used to have a lot of fun watching them go out there. My chin, you look better without your beard. Okay. John, to be honest with you, a lot of the beard growth, I happen to like the way I look with a beard, but what does that say? Oh, that's not all. Haven't seen in a long time. Yeah, okay. Cow tipping. Hey, Kelly Banks, what's going on? I kind of like having a beard on, but the thing of it is on the boat, I don't have hot water on board the boat, so it makes shaving difficult. I don't like to shave with cold water. I like to shave with warm water. And come on, boat, move around. And so it makes it difficult to shave. And so I let the beard grow because it's just easier. Up in Alaska, it was the same thing. I was in a dry cabin. And so it would become difficult to go shave every day. I mean, I literally would have to put a pot of water on the stove and heat it up in order to be able to shave every day. And of course, I wasn't going anywhere. I was just in my cabin all the time. So anyhow, I let it grow, and I just got accustomed to it. So Teddy Sunrise looks a little weak in color this season. Yeah, it's not. It's just ice water. So heat the water on the stove or grill. Yeah, I could do that, but that's just a chore. So I don't know. Anywho, I understand I've had my mustache for 48 years now. Yeah. Yep. I like my mustache. Hey, Billy, what's going on, man? How you doing? So, I will most likely grow it back. The thing I dislike about the beard, though, is and the mustache especially, is when I'm scuba diving and I have my mask on. If I smile, I get these creases in here around the hair, and it pulls the hair up into the mask and makes my mask leak. So I'm not allowed to smile while I'm scuba diving. I have to be very straight-faced and do that all the time. Because if I smile, I get water in my mask. So Uncle Sam says it's better to shave with cold water. Okay. Then Uncle Sam can go shave with cold water. I prefer to shave with warm water, but that's just me, Oh, summertime. You are not going to want a beer. Well, that may be true, Andy. Yeah, that may be true. Oh, so anyhow, so those were the two questions I wanted to ask you guys is what is it about my channel? Why do you watch? And the second question is what specific content would you like to see me produce? And so I'd like you guys to comment, not here in the chat, but please comment in the comment section after the live stream. And I'll try to remind you as we get towards the end of the live stream to go ahead and do that so you don't forget. But magnet connoisseur, not only do I not know, I really don't care, but I know it's electrical charge. So, hey Frank, doing good. Okay, cool, okay. Like it a lot. Anyhow, so that's what we did today. We kind of worked on stuff, and then I was getting into the fridge to, what was I getting in the fridge for? I don't know. I was getting something out of the fridge, and I found a package of strawberries that I'd forgotten that I put in there today. And that was really my undoing, I think. I found those strawberries, and it was just sort of, I better hurry up and use these pretty quickly, because if not, they were like already at 80%. They'd already lost 20% of their vitality and were going to be rotting pretty soon and molding up if I didn't use them. So I thought, well, I got to eat this whole package of strawberries. It wasn't a big package, it was a small package. And I thought, I got to eat these strawberries up today, otherwise they're going to go bad. So then I just got a wild hair. My ice maker had been running. It was full of ice. And I thought, you know what? I got a whole bunch of ice and I got a whole bunch of strawberries. And I had some bananas. And, okay, magnet connoisseur, you're gone. We don't need that kind of stuff here. Anyhow, so I decided to drag out my brand new wearing mixer that I have. Thanks, Frank Daniels. And I took the tops off, or the green part off all the strawberries, and threw all the strawberries in there. And then I dumped on top of that some bananas and some ice. And my therapist asked me why I was watching it. Not really. And then I opened up a bottle of Malibu Red. Have you guys ever had this Malibu Red stuff? It was one of the bottles that Mike Donegan gave me. And you were hoping to answer Magnet's question. Okay, we'll go to his channel. I'm sure you can find him. So, Glad Days, William. There you go. Anyhow, this Malibu Red stuff's interesting. It's rum, coconut liqueur, and tequila all together in one bottle, 70 proof. So it's only 35% alcohol as opposed to 40% alcohol, which is regular 80 proof alcohol. But anyhow, so I dumped a bunch of Malibu Red on top of the strawberries and bananas and ice. And I made a big old blender full of, I guess, a strawberry daiquiri, for lack of a better term for it. But it was good. It was delicious. I ended up with 2.5 of these cups of strawberry daiquiri. And so, you know, that kind of set me off on the course of, well, we're not going to get a whole lot of work done today, so let's do a little bit of introspection and think about what's going on and what we're doing. And that was sort of an interesting exercise to go through today. Hey, Mark, how you doing, man? That was a real interesting exercise to go through today. I started out today fishing, as you guys know. And then all I was catching was the sea robins. So I quit fishing. And then Johnny Hagg sent me a link to a video or sent me a comment about another video that he'd seen where a guy had been filleting these sea robins and eating them. Now, I've been catching sea robins when I was a kid, you know, my whole life. I've never eaten one. I've always considered them to be a junk fish. You know, we have them here in New York. We had a bunch of them in Seattle. And make a hickory daiquiri dock. There you go, pilot. Put a little hickory in there, huh? Anyhow, I've never eaten one, but after watching that video, I thought, well, maybe I should try that, you know. They looked like they were getting a pretty good sized piece of meat out of them, and the guy seemed to think like they tasted pretty good. So I thought, well, that's, oh, wait a minute, I don't know why I have my power cord still plugged in. It's not, generator's not running, it's not doing anything. So I'm leaning forward trying to keep the sun out of my face. So what kind of fish? A sea robin. You'll have to look it up. It's just called a sea robin. It's also called a cunard. Like the cruise ship line Cunard. It's spelled something like that, but kind of look like a catfish with really weird bat wings kind of thing. But they're very bony and very prickly. They have lots of sharp points sticking out all over them. So you need to watch that. So oh, what kind of fish? Bill Anderson, I hope you're being funny, because if you are not, we're going to bounce you off of here. Or you Popeye back in here with another fake name. I don't know. Looks like they'd be a pain to clean. Yeah, they are difficult to clean. I would imagine they are too. In fact, I watched a video of the guy who did fillet one, and it did look like it was kind of difficult for him to fillet. So, I don't know, but my boat's twisting around in the wind here. I have my anchor alarm set up on my phone here right now. I don't know if it works while I'm doing a live stream. I hope it does. So, hey, Chief Hasbin, how you doing, man? You need to drift and bounce off the bottom for flatties. Well, I kind of am smoking, even though I'm on anchor. The wind was blowing my boat around, so I've been drifting all over the harbor. If you saw the pattern from my boat. I've literally gone 3/4 of the way around a circle today with the wind blowing us around in different directions. So, but you know, it is what it is. So, same thing with lionfish. No one touched them. They're delicious. Yeah, I think so. Hey, Chief. Evening, William. I closed the Google tab already. You closed the Google tab already. I don't know what that means, Rick. So, no, Rick, don't start that. I'll delete you too. We have a similar looking fish called cunard or orange roughy. Looks similar, but bright orange, good eating. Huh. Yeah, I think orange roughy is a little different fish than the sea robins, though. And in fact, the orange roughy are getting to be almost endangered now because of the overfishing that's going on over there. You could cut points off with tin snips and side cutters before filleting. I probably could. Yep, like a wind vane, needs second anchor to stop that. Yeah, I don't think I want to put a second anchor out to stop that. I think then my two anchors would be fighting back and forth, and I would be getting sideways to the wind, which I really don't want to do. So, Whole Foods was selling lionfish fillets today, $5.99 a pound, and $5 per pound for smoked lionfish. Just gave Bella a bath, and where is she? Head deep in a mud hole. Yeah, typical. I close the Google Tom on how magnets work. Okay, Rick, let's leave the magnets alone and move on. Okay, I don't know who Nick Gers is, but he's gone. So we'll get rid of him. Anybody that's going to talk about magnets, come on, you're gone. Oh, image front. We're going to have this kind of crap again. Okay, guys, hold on. Yep. Oh, man, there's just a whole bunch of them. So goodbye, everybody. Why don't people eat bunker? Because they taste like crap, honeybees. They're not very good at all. So, all right. Well, apparently we're having a troll attack here, guys. So I apologize for that. Some people just have to be childish and do this kind of nonsense. So, yes, orange roughy is a deep water fish. Yep. ICP. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, first last. That's not first last. Oh. And if it is, then you deserve to go. So goodbye. Yep. Yep. You're right, John. I should ignore him, but I just like to get rid of him. Popeye's pissed that I singled him out last night. Oh, he's a jerk. He's a jerk. So crap. It's the night of the trolls. Yeah, Chief. Obviously, one of these orchestrated attacks from these idiots. But oh well. We move on. You're right, Mark. We move on. So anyhow. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try to catch some here later on and see if I can't flay one out and try cooking it. So, hey, Patriot Canadian, how you doing, man? Welcome. Glad to see you here. So, shark does taste good, but don't eat a lot of it. Yeah, sharks are high up on the food chain. And anytime you have a fish that's high up on the food chain that's around the coral reefs, you stand a really good chance of picking up Ciguatera. So. Yeah, I know, John. I'm sure it's just Popeye with a whole bunch of names. And, you know, if he wants to go through the time, effort, energy of creating them all just so he can come on here and be stupid, I guess, you know. Here tonight with all those fake accounts. Yep, that's true, Rick. I don't know. Fine with me. You know, it's fine with me. I mean, I delete them, but, you know, I've gotten to the point now where I accept all these trolls as being just, you know, free, unpaid, promoters. They go out and make all this other content about me and go on their rag, and it just generates more views for me. So, anyhow, over your left shoulder and blow them off. There you go, smoking. Carl, I follow many channels for years. They will pass, and they will just move on to someone else they can pick on. Yep, Billy, you're right. Yep. Agreed, John. Okay. So, anyhow, I'm going to try to fillet some of them and see how that works. And couldn't see it at first. Beard is gone and a buzz cut. Yeah, Elysium, I decided to lighten the load and to cool off a little bit by removing all the excess hair. So just makes it a whole lot easier. This morning when I jumped in the bay for my bath, I was able to just soap up really quickly. And sorry about the noise, guys, but the wind's blowing through my tarp. Blowing pretty good out there right now. So anyhow, yeah, I just tried to lighten the load. So I'll try doing one of those Cunards, and I'll see how that works. Yeah, John Dolan, he uses a lot of different names, so looks better, I think, for sure. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. Jim Torres says storm. Yeah, I don't think it's a storm, just some wind blowing up. It's supposed to slow down, so it's very blustery. Yes, Robin Williams. Sir Robin. What was that? Winnie the Pooh. It's a blustery day. I'm sorry. You said blustery, it made me think of Winnie the Pooh. So, that's no problem when it starts howling through the rigging. Yep. Hey, Michael P., how you doing, ma'am? Hey, Akula. Positive aspect of trolls, they increase your view count. That's exactly right, Akula. Yep. I mean, that's where I'm at. You know, they're just gonna increase my revenue. They're making me more money. So what the hell? Let them go have their fun. It's just when they're, you know, doing something that's just irritating and interrupting. It's just, you know. Yeah, man, what happened to my hair? It all fell off. Yep. I was just thinking to myself, yeah, troll stress caused all my hair to fall out. No, I got a haircut, man. No big deal. No big deal. Yesterday, I went over to Doug's house, and his daughter cut both my hair and Doug's hair yesterday. And we did it live. We did a live stream. If you go back and look at my videos, you'll see a live stream that we did of me getting a haircut and Doug getting a haircut. And Doug was narrating it. Doug's got a really good voice for that kind of stuff. You know, he's got a face for radio, but he's got a really good voice. Sorry, Doug, couldn't help that. So no problem, man. No problem. So we had a really good day yesterday. Then we went over and visited my buddy Steve. I had sort of a weird evening live stream yesterday because of that, and I kind of wanted to apologize a little bit for that. So please wear sunglasses to watch stream. Okay. It's all good. Okay. Yeah, because we went over to my buddy Steve's house, and I haven't seen Steve in like 30 years. And we were over there, and his family was over for Sunday dinner, and his mom was there and all. So I really didn't want to like monopolize the whole evening by doing a live stream in the middle of it. I did a brief live stream so we could introduce everybody. But yeah, Steve and Doug have been friends of mine since like junior high school and high school. You know, we go back a long, long way. Maybe he could voice over some of your other videos. Yeah, maybe I should use him for doing narration. That might be an idea. Hey, Christine, how you doing? Doug is cool and his family is also. Thanks, Woodbeast. Yeah, they're good folks. Doug has an awesome voice and a big heart. He does. He does. She was having fun cutting hair laughing at it. She was, Jared. Yes, she was. She was having a little bit of fun. But you also notice that Doug can push her buttons. I didn't think Doug said anything out of turn, but apparently it hit a nerve with her. So Doug is a voiceover for your videos. Yeah, maybe. Doug would actually be out on the boat with me for that to happen. And that would be hard for him to do with his wife and family, but I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Maybe I'll have Doug narrate something I put together. I don't know. He does have a good voice for it. So anyhow, and Doug was in, what do you call it, dialysis today. So I think you're hired, yeah. Did she ever tell any tales on you? Yes, he did. He did tell tales on me. You'll have to go and watch that video. So Doug's daughter busted a move. Yeah, Doug had to go into his kidney dialysis, and so that was what he was doing today. And then I think one of the things I had on order got in there today, arrived today. Doug thought of radio. I think it was the access patches that I'm looking for. But then tomorrow I've got 2 other items coming, and then Wednesday my anchor gets here. So we're going to probably wait and hang out and then get together on Thursday. And then Thursday we're going to go over to Doug's house, and it'd be very hard for me to come aboard and do the dialysis, need that kidney. Yeah, I know, Doug. I know, buddy. It would be nice. It would be nice if we could find you a kidney, man. I did not get my painting done, no plastic. No, I did not. I ended up trying to salvage a package of strawberries the hard way. So, on your, what's that? Your signature sign on or off for Doug. What do you mean your signature sign on or off for Doug? I don't know what that means, pilot. Doug's daughter and wifey rock. Yeah, they're good folks. Sailboat equals captain equals beard, must have, looks good. And like an insurance salesman. Yeah, right. Yeah, it would be a godsend to get a kidney, wouldn't it, man? One of those assembly required anchors. No, I ended up buying a 33-pound Rockna. That's what's being delivered to Doug's house, is a 33-pound Rockna. So, what? Yes, that's it. So, anyhow, so tomorrow I am going to, and I got to go on a fuel run first thing in the morning, get fuel for the generator. The 5-gallon can is empty. I put the last of it in. Yeah, no plastic. I found a package of strawberries I'd forgotten about in the refrigerator, and I wanted to use them up before they went bad. So I went ahead and pulled out the blender and threw a bunch of ice and the strawberries and bananas in there with a bunch of Malibu Red, which is this rum, coconut liqueur, tequila mixture stuff. And I made myself a cocktail about midday today, about noon, and that kind of just shot my day then. I did other stuff. I did, introspective kind of things. So, Doug used leaf blow to get rid of the hair. No, we swept it. Today I'm thinking of doing just that. Oh, UPS man is going to hate you for that. Yeah, 33-pound Rockna. That'll be a bit of a load for him. It's not that heavy, really. So, introduction for every video, like a theme song without singing for Doug. Yeah, okay. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I could have Doug do an intro for me or something. He's got a good voice for that. That might work. So, yeah, so that's what happened to my day today. It got shot to hell as I salvaged some strawberries. But you know, that's life aboard on a sailboat, guys. I mean, that's just what life's like on a sailboat. You got plans, you got something to do, and then some little thing will pop up, and next thing you know, you spend the afternoon drinking strawberry daiquiris. It's a rough life, but you know, I have to do it. So that would be appreciated. What would be appreciated, Rick Grimes? You got to put that in context. I don't know what you're referring to there. You know, the conversation goes on, so it's hard to remember what you're referring to. Oh, you did what I did today, run to the fridge for some water and ran into a beer. No, I didn't run into a beer. I had to salvage some strawberries. So they were going to go bad. It was either I use them up today or I throw them out tomorrow. So I went ahead and made myself a big blender full of strawberry banana daiquiris with rum, coconut liqueur, and tequila in there. So yes, Frank is a good man, Mary. Yeah, because Frank bought me the blender. So. And the ice maker that made the ice. So, Dr. C, if I'll be okay with only one kidney while still being on all the pain meds. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be good for you, Frank. I mean, as much as I'd love to see Doug get a kidney, with all your pain meds and stuff, I think you probably did more damage to your kidneys than what would work. So, yeah, very good, Doug. Put faith in God. Yeah. And I'm not a big religious fella, but you know, I do like to believe that there's some power to be out there that's got some influence on all this. So as I find out, I'll let you know, Doug. There you go, Frank. Awesome. 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 More good people than bad here. Absolutely smoking. And, you know, that's what I've been trying to build is this community here. So is that an electric cooler or freezer on the stern of the boat? The one on the stern of the boat is a 12-volt refrigerator freezer heater, actually. It's a refrigerator or a heater that Doug gave me. And I've been trying to assess it and figure out what I'm going to do with it, where I'm going to put it. It draws my batteries down way too fast. If I have solar panels or something, it would be all right to have. You know, or if I'm running the engine all the time, it would be all right to use. But here on the boat, where you know I go, in this case, well, it's been a week. Well, and I ran the engine the other day, but as a general rule, it's been a week since I've run the engine, so it's not working really well for that. Yes, Frank is awesome. He's a good guy. He's a real good guy. And a lot of you guys on here are real good guys. Frank's a good guy. A whole bunch of you guys are. And, you know, that was a big part of what I was thinking about today is, yeah, just like Frank. A lot of you guys are just regular guys that try to help out where you can. And so, yeah, I really haven't done much of an assessment on how well it works. I just noticed that when I plugged it in, it was sucking my batteries down pretty quickly. So I don't think I can use it. In my current configuration, I can't use it. But if I get where I add a bunch of solar panels or something like that, then I can. Of course, the big problem I'm having is I just don't really have a whole lot of room on the boat for it if I'm not using it. So I may have to return it to Doug. I don't know. I'm trying to purge stuff off the boat and make room. And so the last thing I need to be doing is adding stuff to it. So heroes are regular guys too. You're right, Doug. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Carolyn Harmon. How you doing? So Alicia, the generator is holding up beautifully. It is really holding up just beautifully. It has been flawless. Absolutely flawless. So maybe a windmill on the mast. Well, the way this wind's blowing right now, it'd be nice to have that. But first thing I need to do is organize a battery bank, someplace to put the batteries. And I actually think I figured out a way of doing that. Right on top of the house batteries, I could put a whole second layer of batteries, but I would need to build some framework in there to hold it, and then I'm not sure I have enough elevation to make that work. So we're thinking about a freezer like Bobby has on his boat. Yep. That's what I was about to say. Doubt you have room for that. Yeah, I'm really up against it space-wise, so I have to get a wind generator. Yeah, but again, a wind generator won't do me any good unless I have the battery banks for the wind generator to put the power into. And I don't have the battery banks for that, and I need to organize that. This boat really doesn't have room for a bunch of batteries, so Elysium, I haven't even gotten thinking that far about what kind of battery type I would get. So right now I'm just using standard, acid batteries. So I generate wind. Yeah, I do too, but nothing that's going to power anything. So I think you skipped over my previous. I was saying about my son, Carl Grimes. Oh, okay. Maybe you could donate in his memory to the American Association for the Blind. Oh, I'm sorry, Rick. I did miss that. I didn't even see that comment. And I've already changed my comment structure over, so I see the live chat. I'm getting all the comments. I'm sorry. I missed that completely, Rick. Sorry about that. Yeah, guys, if anybody wants to, go ahead and donate American Association for the Blind. Make a contribution for Carl Grimes. That would be awesome. Lithium batteries are small and last much longer. Yes, they're very expensive too. Lion is smaller but cost a lot. Lion is smaller but cost a lot. Okay. Batteries under the quarter burst. Yeah, there's already stuff under the quarter burst. There's water tanks and stuff under the quarter burst. So yeah. The boat's just not laid up for them. Oh, LiO short for lithium. I get it. Okay. Just tried posting the link. Can't. Yep. Sorry, guys. I need to get that worked on. I know. I will get that worked on and then reestablish some moderators, but I'm not doing that right now. I will be reinstating moderators. I'm just not. I got too many other things to work on right now with getting the boat together. I really am trying to focus, even though I kind of screwed off today. I'm really trying to focus on getting the boat stuff done so I can get going again. Beautiful mustache, just like yourself, sir. Wish me luck. Oh, good luck, Crusader. Growing a mustache isn't hard. I mean, the hard part's keeping the fertilizer on your lip while you get it started, though. Keeping all that fertilizer up there, so your mustache can get going. That's the hard part. So. Marine batteries are the best, deep cycle like they use on the buses. Yeah, that's of course what you would use, Wood Beast. You would want a very good deep cycle battery, so you have to save up for a bigger boat. That is exactly right, James. You are absolutely correct. I'm saving up for a bigger boat. She's such a cutie. Okay. A 6-volt golf cart battery works well, much better than a D8 semi battery. Okay. But then I would need to wire two of them together since I have a 12-volt system. Oh, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, 2 6-volt. Yeah, there you go. Yep, that would work, Bubba. Certainly would. But we're not at that point yet. Right now, I've got too many other repair jobs that I need to work on. So, and then really, I'm not going to be able to do the. I'm not going to drill the holes and stuff. Thursday, Doug and I are getting together on Thursday, and. We're going to run, we'll unpack all the stuff that I got delivered over to his place. And then Doug and I are going to run over to Home Depot so I can buy the right size drill bit so I can poke the holes in the boat. And then that'll give me access where I can get in there to unbolt the rest of the push pit, which then probably on Friday or the following week, we'll take that over to Doug's to get the welding done. And then while we're working on the welding, I'll get the fiberglass and stuff repaired. And it's like one thing after another, guys. So, can you shave your mustache and tape it between your eyebrows and make a monobrow? Probably could. Just wire them in series. Yep. Yeah, I was just going to say there's quite a few guys down here in the South that are using golf cart batteries and they love them. Yeah, I know that, Steve. Yeah, a lot of people do. If you make your own battery packs, it's much cheaper, okay? A hole slaw, check out the local tool rental places. Yeah, I just want to use a 6-inch circular, but I want to make sure it's exactly the right size. So most boats use golf cart batteries for house batteries, but that's not a bad idea, checking out a rental place for that. That way I don't have to buy it, I can just borrow it. So 4-gauge copper wire is pricey. Yes, it is. Do you have a checklist of what needs to be done? Oh, I have a very lengthy list of what needs to be done, Carolyn. Yes, I do. Instead of buying the expensive drill bit, why don't you just use a jigsaw and cut the hole out? Frank, I really want to make sure it's cut cleanly with fiberglass. I don't want to try doing that. And then there's some There's some places where it would be hard to get the bit in and be able to turn the saw because of the stuff surrounding it. Whereas that, circular bit will just make one nice clean punch right through. It'll just do a much neater job. So Home Depot has tool rental. Okay. Golf cup batteries are light and designed to be discharged and recharged. Yes, they are, Akula. Yep. I also had great luck with Sears Platinum batteries, 5-year warranty, full replacement, not prorated. Okay. If you go with 48-volt system, your wiring costs go down. They don't need to be as large. Okay, just keep chipping away at the chores, Carl, and keep the Betty's in the cooler until evening. Oh, the berries, yes, okay. Or a circle cutter, yep. Just need a jumper wire to make them 12 volt. Yeah, I understand that. I know how electric works, guys. I do know how electric works. So, but I don't have room for the batteries right now, so I'm not putting any in right at the moment. So, hello Scotland, how you doing? When cutting or sanding fiberglass, use water to eliminate dust. Don't want that in your lungs. Yes, of course. Rental bit. Okay. Complete solar system on Amazon for a boat with batteries for less than $2,000 US. Cool. What size hole do you need? Well, Richard, that's what I don't know yet. I believe the access panels are exactly 6 inches. I believe I need an exactly 6-inch diameter drill bit, but I don't know that for a fact yet. I'm going to wait until I unpack them and measure across and then match that up to the right size drill bit. So, and that way I can get a nice clean hole through the boat. I only need to drill 4 holes, but still 4 holes is 4 holes, so. And then later on, at some point, if I decide to change them over to the access panels that I want, that can be converted into little tackle boxes. 6 inches is a dimension. Actually, the tackle boxes are bigger than that, so I'll still have to be cutting stuff out. So, smaller the better, Richard. Yeah, as long as it's big enough I can get my hand in there to do what I need to do, that's fine with me. I just need to make sure it's big enough. So, man, I wish this wind would lay down. You hear it blowing through the rigging and the tarp. The boat's bouncing all over the place. So, if you at Home Depot have one that size. Oh no, actually, Richard, they'll have them because that's a standard size that's used to run plumbing runs for big sewer lines and stuff. Quit. Go lay down. Go lay down. You have dog food breath. You were just eating and now you've got bad breath. I don't want your bad breath in my face. Go lay down. Good girl. There's the dog. There's the dog. Lay down. Good girl. Anyhow, what did I miss there? They have them for installing hi-hats too. Yes, they do. So, mark the hole before you cut and put the plug back in the same place. Put the plug back in the same place. Not sure what you mean by that, pilot. There's no plug involved. They have them for installing hi-hats too. Yep, you're a sailor, wind is good. Yeah, well, not when you're on anchor, Carol, and not when you're on anchor, especially when I'm on my backup anchor, which is undersized for my boat. If I had my new 33-pound rock in here, I probably wouldn't be worrying about it. But my little 14-pound fisherman's anchor makes me nervous. So, Lily's trying to entice people to her channel. There you go. We need the wind to help cool it there, so love-hate thing for wind. Yeah, that's true. Maybe the marina has a 6-inch bit. I'm not in a marina. I'm in the bay. Do you have a beard shaver or a razor? I do, yes. Oh, he's so cute, thank. 8 inches, better mark. No, the hatch covers that I bought are 6-inch diameter. Or so that's what they advertised them at, is 6-inch diameter. But I want to make sure it's exactly 6 inches, just the right saw. So, hole saw plug could be saved and Bondo it back in again. Yeah, probably could be, but I'm actually going to put an access plate there so that I can have access in there not only to unbolt the existing push bit, but then I can get up access underneath there so I can reinforce up underneath the deck. And then fill it and and add some fiberglass and stuff in there to fill the holes and stuff in there that are there and get it all tightened down. And then when I remount those, I'm going to use longer bolts and go through a plywood backing plate to give them some more strength. So just some changes I'm trying to make to the boat, little minor improvement. So I need the access panels so I can open it up to either disassemble and then also put them back in. Plus on the back side, on the port side of the stern, there's a some other hardware pieces that are loose that need to be better mounted. So Lily, get out of that. Go lay down. You don't need to be anywhere right now. Go lay down. Go on. Lay down. I have my dinner plate sitting over here and she's trying to lick the dried mustard out of it. So she's just a little lover. Yes, she is. Mountie is good. I agree. Yep, Lily loves her master. Yeah, she does like to be up my butt all the time. I think what Rick just said, I thought you were putting them back and patching. No, I bought some cover plates to go over them. I'll make a video of it. In fact, I may even live stream some of it while I'm doing it so you'll see how I'm doing it. Then you'll better understand it. So this way I can open and close them as many times as necessary, and it would give me access to that area for inspection or for doing any work I need to do in the future. Because I imagine in the future I'm going to be running some different things. Like I'd like to put I'd really like to add a shower hose on the back of the boat so that when I go for a swim I can do a freshwater rinse off real quick. So I'd like to add a shower back there. So that I would need that hole for that access as well. So if the hole is near the flag, you could call it Old Glory. Oh man, that's bad. Hope everyone enjoyed their live feed yesterday. Yeah, I think they did, Doug. They seemed to have a good time with it. The multitude of live streams. I did one in the morning, and then we did one while we were getting a haircut, and we did one from Steve's place, and I did one late night. I actually did 4 live streams yesterday. I was a live stream hog yesterday, but I felt it was necessary to do one late night last night because, we kept the one during the 7 o'clock hour so short. I just didn't feel like I was, up there like I should, so we made up for it. So anyhow, kids, that's about it for today. I really didn't get much done except did a lot of introspection and thoughts about my channel. Came up with some ideas. That's the questions that I asked you guys. So tell us how much Lily loves Carl. If you have ever owned a lab, people would understand that they need constant attention. They do, yep. But on Thursday night, my brother, who was a comedian, opened for John Lovett at the Hard Rock Cafe in AC. He killed it. Crowd loved him, and so did John Lovett. He's being booked. Hey, cool, Frank. That's fun. For further shows. Cool. You can get socks for those round-style access panels. Just a fabric pouch that seals under the flange. Excellent for storing small lines, flashlights, and stuff. Yeah, I saw those, Mike. I did see those. Yep. Yeah, so that might be something I might consider doing it sometime down the road, but not right now. But right now, I just want to get these access panels in so I can get the push pit off and Doug and I can get them welded up, and then we can get it put back together again. So, and then I can get the lifelines on, and I can get the nets on the lifelines, and that'll make things more secure for Miss Lily. So, because he has been with her. Yes. Yeah, well, Doug will, just like yesterday, I'll give you a perfect example, Billy. We, at the town dock, I brought the dog and some stuff up to Doug's car. We put the dog in the back seat. I put some stuff in the trunk. He had the back window only open about so much, but he had my window in the front seat open all the way. Anyhow, I had to go back down to the dock to get more of the stuff that I brought over for Doug. Some of the stuff I was purging, I gave him a couple heaters and my umbrella thing. And anyhow, when I walked down to the dock, I got down there and here's a dog with me. Apparently the dog jumped from the back seat to the front seat and out the window because she saw me go down the ramp and, God forbid I should have to be out of her sight. So she had to come running because she thought I was going someplace without her. And so, but that's just Miss Lily. That's why even here on the boat, when she sleeps, she's got to sleep on the floor right here at my feet. And she has to be in contact with my feet all the time. So, because, God forbid I should get up and go outside if I did that. And she just can't stand to be anywhere unless I'm right there all the time. So To some degree, it's a bit of a pain in the butt sometimes. I mean, it really is. I love the dog and she loves me, but at some point, sometimes it's just a bit much. But what's your brother's name? There you go, Franco's brother's name. Ted Daniels. Okay, cool. That's our Lily. Yeah, she's a good dog. Take time going south, setting in an anchorage in Fort Lauderdale, and it's pretty hot down here. Yeah, I'm not heading that direction, Darby, until after hurricane season. So, going to say an idiot came by to complain about dog in car. Oh no, no. Doug was right there with the car running and the air conditioning on. So, Go Sports 6-inch hole saw heavy duty steel design, great for making cornhole boards. Okay. Tell me, Carl, you know my 8-month-old. She's a pain in the ass, and exactly what you said. Pisses the wife off because she's my girl. Yeah, Billy, and that's one thing about labs. They will find one person in the family that they connect to, and that's that person's dog. It's just the way they are. So, dog only has one master. You're right, Pilot. Absolutely. And in Lily's case, I mean, I bought her as a pup at 6.5 weeks old, and it's just been her and I for the first year and a half or so up in Alaska. It was just her and I ever. We never had really anybody else around much, just her and I at the cabin. So we got a real strong bond as a result of that. So, but now she's just up my butt. I mean, if I were to stand up right now, she would jump up and get all excited like we're gonna go do something. So kind of wears on me. I kind of feel like I'm disappointing her a lot because I get up and I'll get up to go get more ice or something, and she gets all excited like we're gonna go out of the boat and do something, and I'm just getting up to get ice. So it is what it is. Did you catch fish? Yeah, Alan, I caught a couple sea robins. I threw them back, and then I quit fishing. That was right at high tide, and the tide had turned and was just starting to go back out. They sell new collars that can keep them cooler in the summer, huh? And so what I was going to do is I was thinking about fishing this evening a little bit, but the wind's blowing pretty good. So maybe tomorrow morning I'll get up a little earlier and fish a little earlier in the morning as the tide's coming in. Catch the incoming tide, because that's usually about the best time to catch a fluke, and that's what I'm aiming for, is trying to catch a fluke. I'm not trying to catch sea robins. Refreshing. Ice cold water. It's nice to have an animal that loves you that much. Barry, it is. Well, guys, all right, let me put it to you this way. Miss Lily saved my life. Point blank, all BS aside, Miss Lily saved my life. Without Miss Lily, I am sure when I was badly depressed and suicidal, I probably would have done myself in if I didn't have Miss Lily around with me. So without a doubt, the dog saved my life, and I can say that without any hesitation whatsoever. And she's just been a really good, close friend ever since. There's been times that I wanted to kill her. There's times I'm sure she's wanted to kill me. But that said, 99% of the time, being around Miss Lily has just been the best part of my life. So I hope that answers your question. I guess Mary asked that. I hope that answers your question, Mary. So I miss my dog Sam so much. He's been gone a year now. Yeah, it's hard, man. Gone 2 minutes or 2 hours, same reaction. Yep, Pilot, you're right. Fun to catch anything, perhaps something better to eat next time. That's what I'm hoping for, Alan. So better to have your animal love you rather than hate you. Well, that's true, Carolyn. I've never had an animal hate me. And as people say, I wish I had a dog that fetched and retrieved till they owned one. Oh, I don't know. Miss Lily fetches and retrieves. I kind of enjoy doing that. Thank you, Bill. Yep, I need to get a ride to my wife and get a dog. Need to get rid of your wife and get a dog. I see. Okay. Lily in your life is better than a wife. In some ways, yes. In some ways, yes. So, as you guys know, I don't take to nagging very well. And after 20 years of being married to a woman that nagged all the time. So, have you ever discussed your suicidal thoughts on your channel before? I have, actually, yes. I do believe that's not a secret to anybody. I went through a really bad divorce and was in a real bad way there for a while a couple years ago. In fact, it was the combination of me buying the dog and starting my YouTube channel. I'm going to put those two things out there. It was the combination of those two things that really helped me because I was on an 80-acre property up in Alaska, very remote, nobody around me, and we were pretty isolated and by ourselves. So I didn't have a support group or, my wife and daughter had left me there in Alaska by myself. So yeah, I was very, very, very depressed there for a while. So this one drives us nuts, won't stop, brain locked. Yeah, I get it. What's up with all the background noise? The wind's blowing, Country Cruiser. The wind's blowing pretty good outside. Trouble as we get so attached to our animals, especially as we get older. I know when my old cat died 16 years, a few years ago, it's extremely upset, almost bad as losing a relative. It really is, Alan, absolutely. You have shared how you saved your life, very touching. Well, thanks, Brad. Yeah, I didn't say it to just be touching, but I'm saying it, so I'm hoping if there's somebody else out there who's bummed and depressed, get yourself a puppy. Get yourself a puppy. Have an animal that you have to take care of. That makes a big difference for me. Having a critter that I was responsible for made a big difference for me. So. But at least you're living your dream now, onward and upward, well done. Thank you, Alan, I appreciate that, yep. Well, where are you now on your boat doing you? There you go, that's exactly right, Billy, yep. I hear you, our pets become our children, real family members. When we lose them, it's like losing a child or a family member. Yeah, if I lost Lily, it would be pretty catastrophic to me, so. Get rid of the wife, got a cat in the process, love the cat, she's next to me now. There you go, Kula. Yep. Yeah, wives are a great thing to have too. Don't get me wrong. I would love to have somebody on board the boat sharing my life with me right now. Frankly, I would really like that. But I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon or what have you. But whatever. It's going to be what it's going to be. So. Anyhow, guys, this is like a boring, depressing conversation we're getting into here, and I really didn't want to kind of get into all that tonight, but, this is kind of part and parcel of what I did today. I was kind of doing a little introspection and thinking about where I was at 2 years ago and a year ago and 6 months ago and now 2 months ago, like right now, I think today's day 49. I've been on the boat 49 days. That's all. I mean, it hasn't even been 2 months yet. I've been on the boat 49 days. It's not even been 7 weeks yet, or just at 7 weeks. So it's all still very new and fresh. But I'll tell you what, kids, I love living on the boat. I absolutely love living on the boat. I like getting up in the morning and stepping off the back of the boat and going for a swim first thing every morning. I love doing that. I love being able to sit out here in the evening and watch the sunsets with all the other boats and stuff. I really enjoy being here, especially right here in Port Washington, my old hometown. It's really kind of nice to be here hanging out. I'm actually tempted to stay a little bit longer, but I have to admit, I'm beginning to feel a little wanderlust, like I need to get going someplace soon. So, I don't know. Those two things seem to play at odds to one another for me, so. Animals are much easier than people. I wish Lily could talk. Yep. Cats much cheaper and don't ask for dollars. Yep. Hey, Carl. Sorry if I missed it, but have you gotten your halyards fixed? Yes, Woody. We got those done day before yesterday. Saturday. We got those done Saturday. So after a while being alone, you'll just start talking to yourself, and then you'll have a new friend. There you go. Gotta enjoy what is right now. Yep. Animals are more loyal than people. That's for sure. You are correct. Yeah, Lego for a cat. She's getting me head spinning now. All right. So anyhow, yep. So the dog's been a godsend to me, and my YouTube channel, frankly, has been a godsend to me. Meeting all these nice folks like you guys that I've been able to talk to and share with, and been able to offer some good guidance and stuff. It's been nice. It's been a great experience for me. So, and look at the transition. You know, I mean, I went from 2 years ago, sad, lonely, depressed guy up in my cabin in Alaska, and now here I am in Port Washington, in Manhasset Bay, here on my own boat. My boat. That's right. I said my boat. I'm here on my boat, getting it fixed up and getting ready to sail down the or the East Coast, and I'll be spending this winter in the Bahamas. So, I mean, what the hell is wrong with that? Talk about a complete turnaround in one's life. You can't ask for a more severe turnaround than that. So, it's easy and refreshing to see you and Lily and your friends enjoy the trip. Well, thanks, Wood Beast. Live happy, live free, watch many sunrises and sunsets. Yep. Follow the wind with sails at attention. Good reasons to wake each day. There you go, AJ. I like that. I like that a lot. Sometimes it's just time to talk about serious, even depressing things in life. Yeah, Don, sometimes you just got to get stuff off your chest, you know, and share it. And say to yourself, never will I use a snow shovel again. Isn't that the truth, man? When I moved from Colorado, I told the movers, leave them. They didn't. They were the first thing I chucked in the trash in Florida. Yep. Lily wore my dog out. Yes, she did, didn't she? Yeah, Alaska to New York City, pretty much, Billy. And now we'll be heading down towards Miami and the Bahamas, so. Have a good night, Carl. Hey, thanks, Rick. You take care, buddy. Nice of you, Doug, let Lily come along. Yep. Need a pirate flagman. Yeah, there you go. What am I having for supper? I had cheddar brats for dinner. That's what I had for dinner. I had some cheddar brats. I had a package of those in the refrigerator. I pulled them out. I did them on the grill. And Miss Lily and I shared a package of cheddar brats. So let's see. Okay, how far north are you planning on going before you make the turn south? I don't know, Woody. I'm thinking I'm going to get up around Boston, but I don't know for sure how far north I'm going to get yet. It depends on how quickly I finish getting all the jobs done that I need to get done to the boat here. So. Need a bigger boat, something that sleeps about 80. Yeah, I don't know about that big, but okay. Carl, I tried to put up your PayPal address, but it won't post. No, Frank, you can't do that because no one's a moderator right now, but we'll get that fixed. I know, we'll get that fixed. Yep, if anybody wants to contribute, down in the description down below, there is my PayPal linkage. You just go to my email address, alaskacarl@gmail.com, or go to paypal.me/carlbrook. Either way works, so. What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, I'm way behind on the chat. Sorry about that. How's up, Woody Oaks Islands Rocks? Cool Cape Coral, getting closer, Carl. Yes, Billy, it is. Hey, funny, serious question. Raise your hand if you were married to an evil person, or basically, do you have at least one ex? Yeah, right. My first wife actually wasn't too bad. She was really nice. Shanna was a good woman. My second wife turned out to be a monster. All right, guilty, 3 counts done. Here you go. I worked there until a week ago. Lived just north of Tarpon Springs, huh? Mary's got both hands raised. Uh-oh. 2 exes, but a super wife now. 3rd time's a charm. There you go, Alan. Well, I'm hoping I have the same experience. So, Carolyn, you bragging? She's been married 39 years. Wow. Does PayPal works? Yes, it does. Time for shameless plugs. There you go, Doug. Okay. Anybody that's got a YouTube channel, go ahead and jump in here saying you've got a YouTube channel and try to attract some people to come over and subscribe to you. Don was married for 35 years till recently, yeah. There's a Ted Daniels in my town that is a newspaper editor, Frank, huh? Hey, Todd Mills, how you doing? I have green algae right now, unfortunately. Just finished up getting ready to list a B&B in North Georgia. Okay. Where has Johanna been? Haven't seen her around lately. I don't know. She doesn't usually comment very often. She'll watch and then comment later on, or she'll watch later or something. I don't know. So, Carl live chat. Okay, what happened, Don? Hey, from New Zealand. Sorry, been house sailing. Got the flags up. Nope, don't flags up right now. Ran about Cape Harbor, just sold it. Mary, she declared herself unhappy and unfulfilled and left. Yep. You're a feel-good story. Who doesn't like that? Well, thanks, honeybees. I appreciate that. I'm familiar with this, but Jiha came up in my recommended videos today. I was kind of impressed with such an approach in real estate. I assume you had a good run. Yeah, Daring Daver. Actually, you'll see my videos under Jiha in Alaska. If you look up Montana Real Estate, AAHHMTRE, you'll find more real estate videos there from when I was in Montana. And I'll be doing more videos when I get down to Florida. That's one of the things, one of the tools that I use to sell real estate. It's highly effective. So, but Jiha was the name of my real estate business up in Alaska, Jiha Realty. Don, I cried my first wedding. I wasn't because I was happy about Young and Dumb. There you go. Watching an interesting channel called Acorn Arabella. Yeah, isn't that neat? They're building a boat from scratch. Yeah, screw her, Don. There you go. What were you asking for feedback on? I'll go over that in just a moment here. Boat officially going back together. Put the first bright work parts back on today. Nice. So no, sorry, been away. YouTube, no news. Okay, Keith, no problem. Starting Susanna, guy spent 1-2 mil on refill. Wow. Yeah, so what I have two questions that I asked earlier at the beginning of the live stream. I'm just going to reiterate those right now for those of you that may have forgotten. And I'm going to ask you to make comments, not here in the live stream, but to make comments in the comment section down below after the video. And what my two questions are this. One, what is it about my channel? Why do you watch? Why are you watching me? Why do you follow me? Why do you listen to the live streams? And then my second question is, what kind of material, particular specifics, what kind of stuff would you like to see me be doing? What would you guys like to see me be producing as a YouTube creator? And I'm not guaranteeing you I'm going to do that, but I'd be interested to know what your thoughts are and what you'd like to do. So, and with that said, we're well over the 1 hour mark, guys. So we're probably going to go ahead and nip this in the butt. I need to renew my drink here anyway. So, hey, Food Forest, how you doing? So you guys all take really good care of one another. You're inviting trouble. Yeah, would be. So I probably am. Anyhow, why does my hair look so yellow? Looks weird, huh? Anyhow, thank you, John Dolan. Later, my friend. So anyhow, you guys take good care of one another. Be good, be careful, and we will see you guys in the morning. So please do like and subscribe. Check in the description down below for the PayPal, Patreon links. You can join into those and participate should you want to do that. And we will see you guys later. Bye.